and Kendrick Perkins.
Allen for three. Yes! There we go. Ray Allen has tied Reggie Miller's record. There's Fisher back with a three. Back comes Pierce around the feet here in Boston. Allen for the record. Artest 1-on-2. Reggie, all right?
He almost knocked me over.
And we hear a chant of Reggie. The Miller family is here. With the stuff.
I'm excited just like the rest of the 18,000 here.
That was cool. Did you see Ray's reaction?
I saw his eyes, too.
He was so excited. You rarely see emotion out of Ray, but he was fired up when he made that one.
3-point lead for Boston, and the outside official, Scott Foster, indicating an elbow foul. Artest picks up his second.
Well, just Derek Fisher just a little bit late, rotating out from that dig position on Kevin Garnett. That's something that's been constant over his 15-year career. Balance, follow through, and arc.
And now they correct the foul. They say not Artest, it's on Gasol, who does not like the call. As Pau sits down, that was his first foul. So Lamar Odom has come on for Pau Gasol. He leads with 3 field goals, 3 of 5 from the field, 6 points and 4 rebounds.
And a good start for both Gasol and Andrew Bynum. I think those two guys are always the key in this matchup as Allen drops in the two-pointer. But to me, when the Lakers bigs play aggressively and strong and pound Boston inside, that's when they win. When Boston wins that matchup, it's too difficult.
Bynum called for the offensive foul. The charging foul on Andrew Bynum. Just under 3 to go in this opening quarter. Good start for the Celtics. There's Ray Allen from straight away. And that ties Reggie Miller for most three-pointers in NBA history. The next one, and
Ray Allen off to the hot start here in the first period. And for those of you who are scoring at home, this is a long deuce, not the record breaker. But Ray Allen tonight already 4 of 7 from the field, 9 points. Hot start for the Celtics, who are shorthanded.
So you're telling us he has only 2,560 three-pointers.
He needs to get in the gym. Right. He needs to work on his game a little bit, Steve. The guy's a slacker.
Steve Blake has come on from the Lakers along with Shannon Brown. So Kobe Bryant moves up front. Paul Pierce sitting down. Von Wafer has checked in. Bryant now defending on Allen. Rondo gets it down low. Perkins is rejected emphatically by Bynum.
I'm impressed with Bynum's play so far. He's gotten off to the quick start, and Lakers have kept Boston out of the paint. They don't have a bucket in the lane yet. In fact, it's 12-0 in advantage of LA. So Lakers doing a nice job. Boston, though, knocking down jump shots.
Here's Allen for 3. Rebounded by Blake. And the foul is called on the Celtics. It is on Allen. Ray is now 1 of 4 from beyond the three-point line.
Now, when these guys met 2 weeks ago, Ray Allen picked up 2 quick ones, and then Kobe also picked up 2 quick fouls. So both players spent much of the latter part of the first quarter on the bench. And then they eventually both got going. Kobe ended up with, 41, 42 points in that game.
Equaled a season high. Phil Jackson said it was an embarrassing performance, particularly in the fourth quarter, by the Lakers. Celtics shooting 60% from the field. Odom is stripped. Here comes Wafer, and Brown knocked it away. It'll be Boston ball.
I think that game, you mentioned that fourth quarter, Marvin, that was an example of how unified Boston is at both ends of the court. What an incredible balance they have as a team, and what happens when they take the Laker bigs out of the action. Then it becomes a one-man show for the Lakers, and LA can't win that way.
Celtics at 34 assists on 44 field goals in that game 2 weeks ago. Bad play by Brown as he lost it. Rondo sets it up. Here's Allen with a deep three. Yes! 2,561. And that is the NBA record. Loose ball foul is called. As Bynum and Perkins came together, the ovation continues for Ray Allen, breaking Reggie's NBA career record. 2.561 from downtown. And here is Ray over to the table. He and Reggie congratulating each other. That's nice.
I got chills right now. This is an amazing moment, and Reggie, it's got to be a little emotional for you.
It just shows you. People ask me, you've got to be a little bit upset or bitter. Why? Because first of all records are made to be broken. And I shared a conversation with Ray earlier tonight. He's like, when I was a rookie and I came to Market Square Arena and I saw you in there 3.5 hours before shooting, he says, that's how I wanted to pat my game. And I'm just so happy for him because this is one of the best guys. He's so humble. He's so giving. He's a great family man. And I'm excited. This is great. This is great for the game of basketball because you know why? We're focusing and talking about shooting, Steve. And we know how many hours we had keys to the gym when we'd go early and we'd work on our... No one talks about shooting anymore.
And you're right. It couldn't happen to a better guy than Ray Allen.
Bynum comes up short. Odom is blocked. Odom again banks it home. And you and Ray could have been teammates battling it out here in Boston. I recall Danny Ainge and Doc Rivers a couple of years back trying to convince you to sign with the Celtics. You were what, 42? Yep.
42, too old.
He viewed it as, Danny Ainge viewed it as Rondo with a beautiful move. He saw it as an instant offense and a missing piece for the Celtics at that time.
I seriously considered it. I went into the gym for about a month and worked out with Mark Jackson as well as Kevin Garnett, who was a neighbor of mine in Malibu. I just couldn't get it going. And plus, 18 years being in Indiana, I don't know if I wanted to wear another jersey.
Well, I know actually you stay with us at TNT as Kobe gets inside for the per diem and for the quality time that you were able to spend with all of us.
It was worth it.
27-20 Boston, final seconds, first quarter. 1 second differential. Wafer waved off, will not count.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So that is the end of the first quarter.
Correction, there are 3/10 of a second left on the
Apparently they are
3/10 of a
putting
second
3/10 of a second back
first quarter.
on the clock. So this would have to be a guided or deflected shot. It would have to be a fling that is guided. That will not happen. So that now is the end of the first quarter.
The Boston Celtics 27, the Los Angeles Lakers 20.
Celtics with a 27-20 lead on the Lakers. A look at Ray Allen through the years, member of the Milwaukee Bucks, Seattle Sonics, and now the Boston Celtics. shooting a career best 46% from three-point land.
And Reggie, you talked about it. The fact that he's having a career season at age 35 is a testament to his conditioning, to the work ethic, and I think also to the Celtics team, because this is a club that is so unselfish and they execute so well offensively together. I think the looks Ray Allen is getting this season are probably as good as any he's gotten throughout his career.
Memorable moments here in Boston. They've had a few in this city.
And I'm not quite sure anyone's ever going to come close to whenever he does retire in his record. Because, you know, we talked about this. Not only do you have to be a great shooter, but you're going to have longevity and health. And that's something both Ray and I had throughout our careers. We pretty much stayed healthy for a long period of time, but by the time it's all said and done, I don't know if anyone's going to come close to that.
He's got some years left.
Yes, he does.
Here is Davis, Big Baby Davis, able to knock it down. Nate Robinson has come on for Ray Allen with the second quarter getting underway. Remember about a year ago, though, there was speculation that Celtic president Danny Ainge might look to trade Ray. There were some question marks. Our test with the basket and the foul. As many a general manager has said, as you look at Danny Ainge, some of the best trades are the ones you don't make.
I'm trying to remember what the rumors were. A year ago, Boston was talked about in terms of moving.
Well, it's a lot like, you know, what the Lakers and the rumors out there for Carmelo Anthony. I think Mitch Kupchak trying to, you know, light a spark under his team. Maybe Danny Ainge was thinking the same. You know, remember, this Boston Celtic team went, what, 27 and 27 the rest of the way,
right,
after getting off to that quick start.
Pierce dishing to Davis. It counts, and the foul.
Well, Marv, you talked about the last meeting between these two clubs. Boston had 34 assists on 44 field goals, and they're starting to carve up that Laker defense now. 8 assists on 12 hoops. They're shooting 57%. The ball's moving side to side. They're getting penetration, and everybody's starting to chip in and score. And this is why Boston is the most efficient offensive team in the NBA as you look at the numbers from that last game. How about 60% shooting? That's why Phil Jackson called it an embarrassment for the Lakers.
And the Celtics allow just 91 points a game. That's the best defensive record in the league. Gasol off the front rim. They allow only 44% shooting, which is third in the league. Pierce rebounded by Gasol.
Well, you see the difference here. The Boston bigs are getting everything at the rim, where Pau Gasol is trying to knock down Lamar Odom.
Robinson with the feed. Wafer with the finish, and he's fouled by Blake.
And the entire Boston bench stands up and points at Nate Robinson, who isn't known for this kind of play, but he really patiently waits for Wafer to break free, finds him on the angle, and the Celtics really clicking here.
You know, you talk about all the injuries that the Celtics, let's give a lot of credit to Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a guy that's no excuse. We don't care if you're suiting up tonight. If we have only 8, 9, 10 guys, we're going to play with what we have. He comes up with matchups, and he finds the way to win ball games.
Steve Blake with 3 fouls within 4 minutes, so he takes a seat. Odom. And a loose ball foul is called on the Lakers.
Back-to-back bad plays by Lamar Odom, really forcing the action at the offensive end.
I think this is what happens when Kobe Bryant goes to the bench against Boston. The Lakers struggle to score, and they absolutely have to get offense through Odom and Gasol. Odom maybe pressing a little bit, trying to force the action.
Odom called for the foul. 13 foul on the Lakers. And now the foul is called on Perkins.
Have you ever seen Kendrick Perkins called for a foul where he nods to the official and says, yep, good call?
We talked about the injuries suffered by Perkins. You see Perkins stepping into our test. And Doc Rivers wanted to put him on a minute restriction. But in each of the past 3 games, he said he's had a plane. He's played 30+ each game.
They're so short-handed. It was funny, his first game back, Perkins said he tried to pick up a technical just to show to his teammates that he was ready and that he was back. Officials wouldn't give him one.
Brown for 3, yes. Shannon Brown. Lakers now down by 10. 2.5 gone by. Second quarter here in Boston. First of our TNT doubleheader. Second game, Dallas going up against Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets. Dallas red hot. They have won 10 straight games. Nice pass. Wafer, a one-time Laker draft pick, getting it down low to Perkins.
These are big minutes for Wafer. You know, with the injury to Marquise Daniels, no telling if he'll be back at all this season. And Delonte West probably a couple weeks away. So Wafer is going to be counted on here if he can play well. Huge boost for Boston.
A lot of one-on-one on the puck.
The ball movement and the people movement is why we're scoring. We got to get second. We can't let them get second shots. Drive them off. They're going over your back, but we got to make contact. All right? They will go over your back. It's guaranteed. All right? Let's go.
That's good.
The ball movement and the people movement is why we're scoring. We got to get second. We can't let them get second shots. Drive them off. They're going over your back, but we got to make contact. All right? They will go over your back. It's guaranteed. All right? Let's go.
Well, rebounding always an issue for Boston. If there is a weakness with this club, it's that they are vulnerable on the glass, and particularly against the Lakers. Gasol and Bynum so long. So you heard Doc Rivers telling his team, get a body on those guys because you know those long arms are coming over the top.
But don't you think the rebounding numbers are skewed, particularly at the offensive end, by the fact that the Celtics shoot 50% from the field?
Yeah, if you look at total rebounds, yes, those numbers are definitely skewed. And Lakers, or the Boston Celtics, do not go after the offensive glass. I think we're going to see a Boston foul here. They're dead last in offensive rebounding, but that's actually by design because they're so concerned with transition defense. They don't bother with the offensive glass. If you look at rebound percentage, which is actually the best way to look at it, they're not last. They're not great. They're kind of in the middle of the pack.
Robinson committing the foul with Brown in the act of shooting a 3. So 3 free throws for Shannon Brown. Boston up by 10. You can watch your favorite team at home, on the road, anywhere with NBA League Pass. Sign up now for a special half-season offer. Call your local cable, satellite, or telco provider today, or you can log on to NBA.com/League Pass. For the Celtics, game 1 of a 3-game homestand. They're in a stretch playing 5 of 6 at home. They are 38-13. That's the best record in the East. Here's Wafer for 3. Von Wafer, originally a second-round draft pick of the Lakers 5 years ago. Played in Greece last season after spending time with the Lakers, Clippers, Denver, Portland, and Houston.
And Nate Robinson just got hurt and limped to the locker room. So Rondo is checking back into the game here for Boston.
Yeah, I think he got hurt when he came down on